Gather round, my sons and daughters, come close to the campfire's light. Lay down your troubles, lay down your fears. Lift up your heads, lift up your eyes. Look at the stars dancing in the night. The wind blows soft, fireflies alight. The fire crackles, whispers the tune of stories old, of faith held true. So gather round, sons and daughters of faith. Learn from the past, from the stories we trace. Battles and blessings, love given free. The Lord's hand at work through all history. Take Abraham, who left all he knew for a promise given, a life made new. He left his fears with faith held high to become the father of nations wide. Then there's Moses, bold leaders with God's tribe, once doubtful, tongue-tied, yet called to guide. From slavery's chains he led them out, strength in God and faith without doubt. So gather round, sons and daughters of faith. Learn from the past, from the stories we trace. Battles and blessings, love given free. The Lord's hand at work through all history. David the shepherd, brave and small, defeated giants, by faith stood tall. No battle too fierce he placed in the Lord, for he knew that God would win the war. And Job the righteous, put to the test, lost all he had, yet in faith he'd rest. Through pain and sorrow he held on tight, and found God's wisdom in darkness light. So gather round, sons and daughters of faith. Learn from the past, from the stories we trace. Battles and blessings, love given free. The Lord's hand at work through all history. Then Jesus came, prophecy fulfilled, God's only Son, with love instilled. Through love and miracles he bore our shame, and by his death our lives reclaimed. Now the Spirit dwells in all who believe, guiding hearts to live and receive. Though sins are many, his mercy flows, grace and forgiveness in Christ we know. From Abraham's call to David's might, from Moses led to Jesus' light, these tales remind through trials we stand, held by the power of God's own hand. So gather round, sons and daughters of faith. Learn from the past, from the stories we trace. Battles and blessings, love given free. The Lord's hand at work through all history. Lift up your heads, lift up your hearts. Walk in the faith that these stories impart. For the Lord who walked with them still walks with us through every trial in love and trust.